Okay, we're trying to show you a photo of these beautiful moringa flowers. This tree's really tall now, so we've had to climb up a ladder to give you a look. So when we planted this tree, which was only less than 6 months ago, it was a tiny little tree about this big. And it was a bit hard for it first because it was cool and it was behind the hedge, so it wasn't getting a lot of sun, and there was a little cold snap, and it died back a bit, and then it came back in actually 3 extra leaders came up from the base, and the third one we've actually chopped off because it was coming forward, but these 2 we've left, and so you can see the back one is a bit thicker, and then the other 2 have come up like this, and it's an amazingly tall tree now, and that's less than 6 months growth, and we're absolutely thrilled and amazed by these.
Probably 5 meters.
Yeah, look, it's just an amazingly tall tree, and so we were so pleased with them, and they're such a wonderful source of. We've been making tea. They make lovely tea, and also we actually dried some of the leaves and then ground them up to make a powder, superfood moringa powder, and that worked really well as well. So we're very pleased, and we've planted another 4. Let's go look at those. Okay, so here's the other 4 moringas that we planted, and these ones were larger when we put them in, probably about this tall, and they've been in maybe 3-4 months, and they've just grown so quickly in the hot, humid weather. They love this weather. And they grew so quickly that when we had a recent storm and a big gust of wind, they all got blown over, and so that's why we've had to actually tie them up. So we've had to stake them in 3 directions to stop them being blown over again. And
hopefully they'll thicken up and
get stronger. They are getting stronger all the time. They're getting the bark now on these, instead of being green on the lower part of them, because you can see that the new parts are very green still. And this one's interesting because it's actually put out a side branch, and they don't tend to do that, and so this one's put a side branch out, so we'll be interested to see how that grows.
heading straight for the sun, a north one.
Yeah, a north facing one, yeah. Okay, so they're all doing really well, and as you can see, when we tied them up, we've actually used just cut a piece of garden hose to protect them.
I wondered why my hose was shorter.
Yeah, I had to pinch some. So that just stops it rubbing on the tree and protects it that way. But it's creating a beautiful tropical field down here, and these are permanently here now, and we're moving to some more permanent areas in the garden because as we're getting older, we have less energy to actually keep digging it up. So
we're going to balance it out between the more permanent tree crops and the annual crops.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just a balance.